you'd like our show, like our button. Whatever I say, you say it. Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Oh, we haven't fun yet?
Hey, welcome to Cakes and Conversations. Today I am really excited to introduce a new friend. Her name is Sarah, but she likes to go by a different name. Sarah, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Dr. Sarah, the host of the YouTube channel. Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah. I live in Noonan, Georgia, and I'm 20 years old.
Sarah, what are we creating today?
A doctor's bag.
That's right. Why are we creating a doctor's bag?
Because I like over doctor stuff.
All kinds of doctor stuff.
Yeah, all things medical, like the research, everything.
That's right. Well, we're going to do a little bit of our own research today in the kitchen. We're going to learn a little bit about Sarah. We're going to learn about cerebral palsy and so much more. Get all your stuff together and we'll see you in the kitchen. Tell me 3 things you love to do.
Be a doctor, cook, and basically hang out with people. Because they all call me doctor at the same time if I train them to.
All right, you ready to cut the butter?
Yep.
Let's do it. So what we're gonna do is cut 4 tablespoons of butter. If you wanna grab your knife.
Yeah, Are
you a lefty?
No, I'm a lefty.
You're a lefty, all right. Then we wanna go 4 tablespoons. So here's 1.
1,
2, 3, 4.
4.
So right here on this line, right
Okay.
there, yep. And that knife, can I help you with this part?
Yes.
Watch, sometimes when we go like that, there we go, now push straight down. All right.
Sorry.
You know what, watch this. Hey, can I give you a better knife?
Yes.
All right. All right, we're starting off today making accommodations. One of the things that you're gonna learn if you're hanging out with our friends with disabilities is we wanna provide a billion different accommodations. And accommodations aren't an inconvenience. Accommodations are a creative way to really level the playing field, to give everyone the same opportunity. Is that right, Sarah?
Yes.
And so what we're gonna do today, our first accommodation, is we're gonna get a better knife. Do you have a diagnosis?
CP.
Tell me about that. What is CP?
It affects the brain, mostly the nervous system.
What does CP stand for?
Cerebral palsy.
How do you feel about that?
It's kind of agitating, frustrating. Emotionally and frustrating because it kind of bothers me a little bit. It really has been a really hard living with this diagnosis that I have. So,
a person with cerebral palsy is like everybody else. They want to be loved. They want to be friends. Helping out at the orphanage there, and she was one of the babies that was there. She was just beginning to be able to lift her head at 18 months. That's the one and only time I can say I heard God speak. Don't know how to take care of somebody with this level of disability. Something that affects the person who has it, but it's not the person. Take the parent out. Just say, hey, can we go have a coffee? It is.
Okay.
is that enough?
Sure, if you want to rip it from there, look at that.
Look at that. We
Booyah.
got it.
We got it. What do you wish people knew about you?
That I could do stuff even when it's hard, or something.
All right, we're back, Sarah. Next step is we want to put in the 16 ounces of marshmallows into the butter. So you want to grab that bowl right there?
Yep, I'll grab it.
Pour them in here.
Yep. Oop.
Okay.
You're right, it is a little.
It is a little, yeah. Would you like some help? You got it?
Yep. Oh.
All right, now this next part, we have a couple of options. One, a lot of times if you've watched the show at all, you've seen that I get my hands in there and we stir it with our hands, or else if you don't want to get your hands in there, we can stir it with a spatula.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So our goal right now is Can I help? Can I show you with your hand?
Yes.
Okay, you ready? Let's do this together.
Yes.
What we want to do is we're going to keep stirring the bowl, and we want each marshmallow to get some butter on it.
Okay.
You want me to keep helping, or you got this?
I think I could turn the bowl around.
Okay.
If you can just...
If I help with this, do you want me to do this?
You can hold the bowl, I'll do the mixing.
Okay, great. I got the bowl. Perfect. Do you like Rice Krispie treats? Just be honest.
Yes, I do.
That's the right answer, but I also want you to be honest. But there's really only one right answer.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna melt it down.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
If you were to explain to Andy Lane about cerebral palsy so she could understand it, what would you say to her?
It's basically a neurological condition. It's basically damage to the brain everywhere. It's basically the attacking. It means that you don't feel pain as much. You're not gonna feel that pain. But it's basically it's a hard condition to live with. Ash, we're on.
Yeah, tell him.
We're on now.
We're on. So what we're gonna do now that we're on is add some food coloring. We're gonna go with a red bag today. And so the first thing we're gonna do is add some food coloring. You wanna drop in really as much as you want because the red doesn't ever get as red as we want. This might be a pink bag today.
Like 4 or 5 drops?
Sure, or just a big squeeze. Oh yeah, there you go. That's
2.
That's probably good. That's probably good right there. I like that your drops are more of a squeeze, a squish, right there. That's what I'm talking about. I notice right now that you have a doctor's jacket on. It says Dr. Sarah. It's hard to see a little bit behind the apron. She came prepared. Actually came in the house and introduced herself to everyone in the house as Dr. Sarah today. Where'd you get your jacket?
Fayette Piedmont gave it to me.
Just because you're cool? I mean, why'd they give it to you?
They made a whole, like they had to be off duty.
Well, tell them about it.
Off the clock, and off the clock, off the duty, off call.
Yeah.
Everything they had to be switched off. They had to be off the clock.
Okay. I feel like you're saying they had to be off the clock.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to be off work.
Okay.
To do it.
Sarah was invited to go to Fayette Piedmont, right?
Yep.
And there were nurses and doctors there, and you really became a doctor for the day, is that right?
Yep.
And what type of things did you do there?
Lung x-ray, chest x-ray, ultrasounds, all that, the scans.
Yeah.
To make sure she doesn't have any pneumonia or something.
Hey Sarah, like, do you know how to walk, or do you just use your wheelchair all the time?
I can if I'm using a walker.
What's hard about using a walker?
It depends how long I stand. Yeah, it depends, because sometimes I'll just grab on, or sometimes if my legs get too tired, like if my legs get too tired and stuff.
We're on round 3 of some accommodations right now. Number 2 was we changed the bowl that we were pouring in. The first bowl was a little too heavy.
Yep.
But how'd you feel about the black bowl that we used?
Good. It was much lighter.
It's much lighter. And then the third thing is, what we just noticed was that how Sarah was holding the spatula was more like holding it like you're holding a pencil. But now you're holding it. Now you're holding it like this, easier to hold and to rotate her arm. And really, those aren't even accommodations. We're just showing her how to do it different ways and allowing her to be part of creating different tools that we need to make her successful in the kitchen and maybe you successful in the kitchen. So instead of getting frustrated and giving up, try different ways, different techniques, so everyone can have an opportunity to create in the kitchen. How do you want people to treat you?
Like an adult.
What does that mean?
Like, I want to be able to download stuff, taking more responsibility. I hope to live in my apartment one day, have an apartment of my own, but with the harder stuff with my needs.
What are some of your needs?
Like helping with the bathroom.
If you lived on your own, would you be able to bathe on your own?
No.
Could you drive yourself places?
No.
Could you cook your own meals?
No.
All right, you ready to pour some Rice Krispies in?
Yep.
All right,
Do it.
let's pour some in. They're right there.
How much do you think you want in?
I don't know. How much do you want in?
A lot, because I like this stuff.
Well, then you want to open the top?
Oh.
Keep on going.
One.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that one? She's counting.
2,
Okay.
3,
Sounded like that was more like 2 1/4.
2.5, 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going right here now.
We're getting after it right now. What makes a good friend?
Just being one, just showing a lot of respect for them and making sure that they're alright. And protecting them, I guess, just being with them.
How can someone be a good friend to you?
Maybe like hang out more often, like Andy Lane here. Andy Lane is going to be my best friend, I think, because she's been helping me a lot through this whole experience with this. I mean, I sat with her and talked with her right before this show.
What do you like to do in your free time? When you
Check
go,
out my dog.
Okay, what kind of dog you have?
He's a little stuffed one.
Do you do surgery on the dog?
I diagnosed him.
What would you diagnose me with?
I don't know, laryngitis maybe?
Is that because of how I laugh? Yeah. Laryngitis. Hey, if you could have any pet, what would it be?
A dog.
Okay, what kind of dog?
The one on like Sesame Street.
Snuffleupagus?
No, Barkley. You know the one that has a big...
Listen, I have no clue what you're talking. I only know Snuffleupagus. Was Snuffleupagus even a dog?
No, he's a
That's-
bigger guy. He's a way taller, like
What's-
taller than the elephant.
Snuffleupagus?
Yeah.
But Snuffleupagus and a dog? I want you to say Snuffleupagus 5 times real fast. Go.
Snuffleupagus, Snuffleupagus, Snuffleupagus. If you like my show, hit the like button.
That's right, hit that like button. And if you want more of Cakes and Conversations, if you'll hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it, because the bell next to it will send you notifications of when shows come out. Also, would you comment below right now and give Sarah a shout out? Let her hear from you in the comments section what you loved about her in today's show.
How much you want it?
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good night. I want to just say something so that you understand a little bit maybe more of what it's like to live life like Sarah. I'm learning a lot as Sarah and I sit here together. I have spent a lot of time making Rice Krispie treats through the years. And 99% of the time, I have stood to do that. And it allows me to get leverage on the bowl. It allows me a different type of movement around the kitchen. A little bit more, I hate to use the word freedom, but maybe a little bit more freedom of my body because that's what I know. But what I'm already learning today is it's a bit challenging to stir this bowl while sitting down and to be accessible to everything in the kitchen. And it is really humbling right now because Sarah, I am learning so much about my insensitivities and how maybe I have not been sensitive to my friends who are wheelchair users because so many times I've minimized the accessibility and what we should do. But today I'm learning a lot, and I hope that you're learning as well. And I really want to challenge you today. Would you make something in your kitchen while sitting down? Would you, even if it were getting in one of the rolly chairs and you had to use a chair to roll around from your stovetop to your microwave, and then ask yourself, is your kitchen accessible? What tools would you need to thrive? Let's begin to provide those tools for everyone. Is it when you're using, how long have you been using your wheelchair?
I've had this for about a year.
Okay, and before that, what were you doing?
I was in a manual chair.
Okay, and before that, was there ever a time you used a walker?
I did, and my physical therapist said, because it had a little seat that I could possibly sit on if I'm getting tired, because I get tired real easily. And, so that's what it is.
And so you use your chair 100% of the time now? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I'm more functional with it.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you can do now with this chair that maybe you weren't able to do with the walker?
Like, I can reach stuff now. Now that the table, if it's lowered, like, I have a desk at school, about this height. And I'm able to reach stuff up. If my mom lowers it, if my mom does, she'll get it for me if I need her to help me with something. So, yep.
It's pretty awesome. You ready to keep going?
Yep.
Are there some places that you go that are not accessible for you?
To restaurants.
Tell me about restaurants. When you go to restaurants, are there some that you can't get into because of your chair?
Because it's too narrow. It's too, about that length. It's too narrow. And,
how does it make you feel when you go somewhere but you can't get in?
it's really kind of hard. It's really kind of hard. Like in the bathrooms, at any kind of place, I ask if there's a bar, and yeah, so.
And if there's not a bar?
Then my mom just holds on to me.
Yeah.
Ew. Red.
It's red.
Like blood or something.
Okay. Now you can't say something looks like blood just because you're a doctor and then expect us to eat it.
I'm sorry.
Is reading a challenge?
Yeah, because I have low vision. Mostly because I have everything has to be like print Bibles, everything like that. So.
What other ways does low vision affect you?
Making not able to see well, and so like I'm 2100 too, so I need my glasses. Sometimes I need my glasses to see it closer.
Sarah, you want to give it a shot and see how it tastes? Well, I mean, it's not blood. It's just Rice Krispies.
Good, it's good.
I feel like you just licked it like a lollipop. Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Don't be chasing it like that. Okay. Oh yeah.
Looking good so far though. Looking good so far though. Looking good so far though.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's looking good so far.
It's looking good so far? Oh yeah. Okay. We'll be back with more. I hear that you can play the piano.
Yep.
What other instruments?
Guitar. I can do a little bit of guitar. Any key, any note, any perfect pitch. I've grown up with the gift of music. God just kind of gave me the gift of music. And I think that's a good gift to have. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Every knee will bow before the lion and the lamb. Yep, that's the song I need. Everything will bow before the lion and the lamb.
We're gonna put a little butter on our hands. I can help you here if you want help with this part.
Yeah, you might have to help me
Okay,
with that.
let me see your hand. We'll do this.
So who not wants to hear a joke? What did the one elevator say to the other elevator? I think I could know something. What did the football player say at the bank? Good eye, I'm a quarterback.
I got a joke. You know why Rice Krispies need surgery?
What?
Because they snap, crackle, and pop. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Tell them what we did today, Sarah.
The medical bag, check it out.
Sarah did an incredible job today in the kitchen. She taught us so much about not just making Rice Krispie cakes, but really what it's like to create accommodations in the kitchen, to create while sitting down, to use the tools we have and create new ones to make it an incredible experience. Here's what we know is this creation is beautiful, and we believe that every creation is beautiful. And everyone deserves to be treated like royalty. So let's start treating. We'll see you in the kitchen.